Good day, many thanks for joining us. You're watching Leadership TV News. I am Cynthia Onwado. The federal government says it has paid over $120 million debt, to offset part of the debts owed to gas companies, gas schools for electricity generation. This was disclosed by E.D. Ubong, the director of the Decade of Gas Secretariat, at the ongoing 7th edition of the Nigeria International Energy Summit 2024 in Abuja on Thursday. According to him, the government is also working on a framework to curb most of the failures in the system. He said, the arrears gas producers are owed as of last year was about $1.3 billion, but I am pleased that between October 2023 and the end of January, the government has paid over $120 million to offset some of that money. This follows the effort of the government to address the indebtedness of the country's power sector to electricity generating companies, gencos, and gas companies, gascos, as earlier announced by Adebayo Adelabo, the Minister of Power. And now, in an unexpected move, Sheikh Aminu Ibrahim Daurawa, the Commander General of the Kano State Hisbah Board, has resigned his position. The abrupt decision was announced by the popular Kano cleric via his Facebook page on Friday. The commander, known for his efforts in upholding morality, particularly among TikTokers, expressed frustration at the challenges faced in fulfilling his responsibility. The timing of the resignation raises speculation, especially considering Governor Yusuf's recent expressions of dissatisfaction with the Hisbah Board's approach to arresting suspects. The Hisbah Board has been in the eye of the storm in recent days over the arrest and trial of a controversial female TikToker in the state, Murja Kunia. The Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, says President Bola Tinubu has directed cement companies to revert to old prices following a price hike. Umahi stated this shortly after inspecting the BUA cement factory in Sokoto on Thursday. According to Vanguard, he said, on the issue of pricing, I can authoritatively say that they can still do better in line with the discussion with Mr. President. Mr. President insisted that they go back to the status quo as far as this cement price is concerned for the common man. I want to encourage them to abide by the directive of Mr. President so that we can achieve a massive housing program and the renewed hope agenda of concrete roads, he added. Umahi, who was accompanied by the chairman of the Senate Committee on Housing, Aminu Tambuwal, commended the company's commitment and expressed confidence in the product's quality, aligning with the government's objectives. A huge fire at a residential building in London's upscale southern Kensington neighborhood in the early hours of Friday has put 11 people in hospital and led to another 130 being evacuated. Fire officials said 15 fire engines and around 100 firefighters were called to the fire at a tourist house converted into apartments on Emperor's Gate in the southwest of the British capital, close to the National History Museum. Half of the ground floor of the 5-story building was alight when they arrived, the London Fire Brigade said on X, formerly Twitter. 5 people were rescued using ladders, with around 130 residents evacuated from the property and neighboring buildings. Around 11 people have been treated and smoke inhalation and taken to hospital, the fire service added. And now to some sports news. The Nigeria Football Federation (NFF) are in talks with Super Eagles head coach Jose Peseiro over a new contract. According to reports, Ibrahim Musa Gazelle-led NFF management are willing to pay the Portuguese soccer gaffer the same £50,000 monthly pay he was earning before he led the team to second place finish at the just concluded 2023 Africa Cup of Nations AFCON in Ivory Coast. The report added that the 63-year-old former Saudi Arabia and Venezuela coach previously earned £70,000 monthly, but agreed a pay cut to lead the Super Eagles to the AFCON 2023. The coach guided the Super Eagles to a second place finish at the competition. Peseiro revealed this week that he has received at least 7 offers from different national teams and clubs, and he intends to decide on his next job in the coming days, according to the New Telegraph. And we're still on sports. Finally, Paul Pogba has vowed to challenge his 4-year ban from football by the Anti-Doping Tribunal at the Court of Arbitration for Sports (CAS), stressing that he's innocent and that he had never taken any substance knowingly that comes under the purview of doping. A shocked and heartbroken Paul Pogba said his career had been left in ruins after being handed a 4-year ban for failing a drug test. Pogba, one of the biggest names in world football and formerly the most expensive player, vowed to appeal the career-ending sanction, saying he had never cheated by taking a banned substance. And that's all we have for you here on Leadership TV. For more of our news stories, you can log on to our website. That's www.leadership.ng. Many thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080 3688 61